It usually starts quietly. You're sitting by the window, maybe with a warm cup of tea in your hand, watching the world move slowly outside. But your legs, they won't let you rest. There's a dull ache in your thighs, a tightening in the back of your calves, or maybe it's your knees, like they're holding on to a weight you can't see. So you shift in your seat. Stretch a little. Rub your legs. Maybe you tell yourself, it's nothing, just tired. It'll pass. But it keeps coming back. Sometimes after a short walk to the garden. Sometimes when you've been standing at the stove just a bit too long. Sometimes, even when you've done absolutely nothing at all. And in those quiet moments, a question starts to whisper in your mind. Is this just old age, or is something deeper happening in my legs? You're not alone in wondering. So many people past their 60s, 70s, 80s carry this silent burden. They smile through dinners, conversations, family gatherings, but deep down, they feel it. That heaviness, that stiffness, that sting. And what hurts more than the pain is the thought that this might be forever. But here's something we don't hear enough. Pain in your legs is not something you have to just live with. It's not simply wear and tear. It's your body speaking to you, asking for care. And yes, it could be your joints. Yes, it could be your muscles, but sometimes it's something even simpler. Something that happens slowly, quietly, day after day, in what you drink, or more importantly, what you don't. Because every sip you take can either feed the fire of inflammation or gently put it out. Every cup can either stiffen your knees or soften the ache. It sounds simple, maybe too simple, but over the next few minutes, you'll see just how powerful the right drink can be. A drink that has helped thousands ease their leg pain. A drink that's creamy, comforting, and made with ingredients your body has been longing for. So if you've ever sat in silence, rubbing your legs and wondering if they'll ever feel light again, stay with me. This video was made for you, for your legs, for your peace. And if you feel this message might help someone else, a sister, a neighbor, a friend who also walks with quiet pain, please like this video, leave a comment with your story, and don't forget to subscribe. There are more healing stories coming, and you deserve to hear every one. Let's begin. They don't see it. When you walk into a room, when you smile and sit down, no one sees the effort it took. The way you held the wall as you stood up. The slow, careful balance you kept as your knees resisted, your legs hesitated. They see the outside, the smile, the presence, but they don't see what's happening beneath the surface, beneath each step. Because every step you take now costs something. Maybe it's the stiffness in your knees every morning. That first moment when your feet touch the floor and your legs feel like wood. You sit on the edge of the bed, breathing in, breathing out, waiting for your body to catch up with your will. Maybe it's the dull ache in your thighs after a short walk, a trip to the kitchen, the mailbox, the stairs. Things that once felt like nothing now feel like a mountain. Or maybe it's the strange, cramping pain in your calves, sudden, sharp, like something is tightening from the inside. And it always seems to come at the worst time, when you're in line at the store, when you're about to sit down for dinner, when you finally lie down to rest. Leg pain becomes a companion you never asked for. It's quiet but always there. It doesn't scream, it whispers. And the worst part? You start to believe it's normal, that this is just what it means to get older. That your muscles and joints are wearing out, that there's nothing left to do but accept it. But let me say this gently and clearly. It is not weakness. It is not your fault. And it is not something you're meant to suffer through. Leg pain from muscle and joint strain often comes not from age, but from neglect. Not because you don't care, but because you haven't been told what your legs really need, not just movement, but nourishment. Let's talk about that. Your legs are made up of large muscles and intricate joints, especially in your knees, hips, and ankles. They support your weight, balance your movements, absorb your shocks. But over time, they begin to feel the toll of pains. Dehydration. Without enough fluids, especially ones with the right minerals, your muscles cramp, your joints grind. It's like trying to move a rusty hinge without oil. Lack of magnesium and potassium. These aren't just supplements, they're essentials. They help your muscles relax, your nerves function, your legs stay calm at night. A shortage can lead to leg cramps, restless legs, and that tight band feeling in your calves. Low collagen. Collagen is the glue that holds your joints together. Without enough of it, your knees lose cushion, your hips feel sore, your ligaments weaken. Inflammatory foods. Sugar, processed oils, too much salt. They inflame your tissues. And guess what? The legs, being weight-bearing, feel it the most, especially the knees, which carry your entire body, every day, every hour. Sitting too much. Yes, rest is important, but stillness can be dangerous. When you sit for long hours, circulation slows down. Blood pools in your legs, muscles become stiff, joints grow cold and rigid. The cycle begins. Stiffness leads to less movement leads to more stiffness, and one day you realize it's not just your legs that are slowing down, it's your life. But here's the beautiful truth. It doesn't have to stay this way. There are people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s who walk again with ease. Not because they took magic pills, not because they trained like athletes, but because they gently, daily, gave their legs what they were missing. It begins with small choices, like what you sip when you wake up, what you put into your cup that warms your hands, your belly, and quietly begins to repair what's been aching. You'll hear about that in a moment. But first, let's take one more step together. Let's ask, what if leg pain isn't just a symptom, but a signal? Because in that question is the key to change. Let's pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you'd like. And think about this question. What if your leg pain isn't something to silence, but something to listen to? We've been taught to see pain as a problem, something to fight, something to cover up with pills, creams, or just plain endurance. But what if pain is actually a whisper from your body? A signal, a call for attention. Not an enemy, but a message. Think of it like this. If your legs could talk, what would they say? Help me rest. Feed me better. Move me gently. Support my joints. Rebuild my cushion. Stop the fire inside. You see, behind every ache, there's a reason. And more often than not, that reason is not old age. It's inflammation. That quiet little word we hear so often but rarely understand. Inflammation is like a low burning fire in your body. Sometimes it's helpful. It protects and heals. But when it lingers too long, when it burns every day without rest, it begins to hurt. Your knees swell. Your thighs grow heavy. Your joints feel stiff, not just in the morning, but all day long. And here's the part that surprises many. What you eat and drink every day can either feed that fire or calm it. Certain foods, the ones we often trust, are secretly fueling inflammation. Sugary drinks, refined flours, vegetable oils like canola and soy, excessive red meat without balance, even so-called healthy snacks packed with preservatives. And then there are the hidden saboteurs, nightshade vegetables for some people, tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, lectins from beans or unsoaked grains, oxalates from spinach or chocolate if your gut can't handle them. This doesn't mean food is the enemy. It means food is the medicine you've been waiting for. Because just as some drinks inflame, others soothe. Just as some meals stiffen your joints, others melt the tension. The turning point begins when you see your drink not as a habit, but as a healing ritual. Imagine this. Each morning, you rise. The light outside is soft. You take your time. You go to the kitchen, and instead of reaching for coffee or tea, you prepare something different. A warm golden drink, one that smells of comfort, a little spicy, a little creamy. You sit, you hold it with both hands. You take a sip, and without knowing it, you begin to change what's happening inside your legs. Not by force, not by medicine, but by nourishment. Because that drink carries something your legs have been missing: natural anti-inflammatories, gentle joint builders, relaxing minerals, and love. Yes, love in the form of attention, ritual, and care. This isn't a quick fix. It's not a promise of pain-free in 2 days. It's deeper than that. It's a relationship between you and your body, one that says, I'm listening, I'm here, I'm ready to help. So when your legs ache, don't just say, I'm getting old. Instead, ask, what are you trying to tell me? Because inside that pain may be the very clue you need to begin healing. And now, let's open that clue. Let's discover the drink that has helped so many gently ease the pain, one warm cup at a time. The drink, a simple remedy to soothe your legs. Let's go into the kitchen together. No rush, no noise, just you and a quiet promise that today, something small is about to change. You open the cabinet, take out a glass, then slowly, you begin to gather a few simple things. Not pills, not potions, but real ingredients. From the earth, from the sea, from the heart of nature itself. Because this isn't just a drink, it's a gentle remedy, a daily ritual that may help calm the pain, nourish your joints, and bring a sense of ease back into your legs. Let's start with the golden hero, turmeric. You've probably heard about turmeric before. It's that warm, yellow spice used in cooking across Asia. But what makes it powerful isn't its color. It's the compound inside called curcumin. Curcumin is nature's quiet warrior. It doesn't shout. It simply walks into your body and begins putting out the fires of inflammation. Many studies have compared it to over-the-counter pain relievers and found it surprisingly effective. But unlike medication, turmeric doesn't just cover the pain. It works with your body to heal from within. So here's how to make the drink. Take 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Use organic if possible. The color should be deep, almost orange gold. Then pour half a cup of warm water into your glass. Next, add half a cup of unsweetened coconut milk. This gives the drink a rich, creamy base, and it's full of healthy fats that help your body absorb curcumin better. But wait, there's a secret. Turmeric alone isn't enough. It needs a helper to be fully absorbed. That helper is black pepper. Just a small pinch, barely more than a whisper, but it increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000. Next, we add collagen powder. Just 1 scoop. This is what your joints have been quietly begging for. Collagen is what cushions your knees, strengthens your ligaments, supports your bones. As we age, our bodies stop producing enough of it. But just like watering a dry plant, when you give your body what it lacks, healing can begin. To finish, you may add a few drops of liquid stevia if you prefer a touch of sweetness. It's optional, but some find it brings a gentle balance to the spice. Now, stir slowly. Notice the color, the aroma. Feel the warmth in your hands. This is more than a drink. It's care, poured into a cup. Some people like to warm it gently on the stove, not boiling, just warm, like a comforting hug. Others prefer it room temperature. Either way, your legs will thank you. Sip it in the morning. Let it be the first thing you give your body after sleep. Or, if you prefer, enjoy it before bed. Like a calming bedtime ritual, what matters most is that you make it a habit. Because it's not about doing this once. It's about doing it every day, gently, faithfully, and letting time do what it does best: repair. Turmeric reduces the silent swelling in your joints. Coconut milk provides fat to help it work better and calms your digestion too. Black pepper unlocks the power of turmeric. Collagen helps rebuild the structure of your legs, tendons, cartilage, muscles. Magnesium, you can even add a small sprinkle of sea salt, helps relax your calves and reduce cramps. It's a team effort. Every sip you take, they go in together, working like quiet hands inside your body. And over time, you may begin to notice small changes. You get out of bed more easily. Climbing stairs doesn't feel like climbing a mountain. You walk a little longer without stopping. The ache fades gently, like fog lifting from a quiet morning. And it all began with a cup. One warm, golden cup. Of course, everyone's body is different. Some may feel results within days, others weeks. But the beauty is, there are no side effects. No damage to your liver, no strain on your kidneys. Just nourishment. Daily. Simple. Gentle. And if you want to take it even further, there's another friend worth meeting. Boswellia serrata. This plant resin, used for centuries in traditional healing, has shown incredible power to ease joint pain, almost like turmeric's quiet cousin. You can take it as a supplement, or even find powdered forms to mix into your drink. Don't forget to move them too, not harshly, not with strain, but with kindness. Take short walks, stretch gently in the morning, stand up, shake them out, breathe deep. Movement, paired with this drink, is like sunlight and water to a garden. It doesn't happen overnight, but the change will come. You deserve that. You deserve legs that feel light again, steps that feel steady, a life that feels like it's yours again, not limited by pain. So why not start tomorrow? Gather your ingredients tonight, lay them out in the kitchen, and when the morning comes, make that first cup. One cup, one new habit, one gentle step toward the life your legs are still capable of walking. Your legs deserve peace. Take a moment, place your hands gently on your legs, wherever they hurt, wherever they've carried you, and just breathe. These legs have done so much for you. They've walked you through life's beginnings and endings. Through joy and grief, through birthdays, weddings, hospitals, homecomings, through nights when you couldn't sleep and mornings when you rose before the sun. They've bent, lifted, stood, waited, they've been tired, sore, and still they carried on. But now they're asking for something in return. Not punishment, not silence, just care. Not later, not when it gets worse, but now, while you still have time, choice, and breath. Because healing doesn't always begin with doctors or machines. Sometimes it begins with you, in your kitchen, with a glass in your hands, with a quiet intention to love your body back into balance. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. One drink, one step, one day of listening, instead of ignoring. And slowly, peace returns. Peace in your knees, in your calves, in your steps. You may not run marathons again, but you may walk without fear, stand without bracing, climb stairs without hesitation, and most of all, feel like you again. You're not too old to feel good. You're not too late to begin healing. You're not weak for being in pain. You're strong for still choosing to move forward. So if this message has touched something in you, if you've been walking with quiet pain or sitting in silence, wondering if anyone understands, know this. You are not alone. There is hope, and it begins with you. Please, give your legs this small gift. Make the drink. Try it for a week. Let your body show you what's still possible. And if this message could help someone else, a friend, a sister, a neighbor, share this video. Leave a comment below. Tell us your story, your journey, your first cup. We read every word, and together we grow stronger. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, because more gentle answers are coming, and your journey is just beginning. You deserve peace. You deserve strength. You deserve to walk freely, lightly, joyfully, once again.